Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, throw this away real fast. Where'd the kitty go? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ooh, I got water. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. Welcome back. Oh, what is today? Today's Wednesday? Sometimes I forget. Every day runs together. Day 591. 591 days. You imagine 600 days ago? I started going to the gym 591 days ago. And who I was as a person. Welcome back. Good morning, everybody. Stick around. We talk about positivity. I tell some stories about my life. I tell some stories about people, communication, life, my wife, my kids, life in general, opinion about things. Realizing my opinion isn't the only one that matters. It matters to me, I guess. Good morning. Thank you, my friend. How you doing this morning? You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for showing back up. I appreciate it. What's up? How you doing this morning, my friend? Bobbert, hey, what's up, brother? Your name, I can't forget that name. How you doing this morning, my friend? It's a good day. Every day is a good day. Just wake up and be grateful. I know it sounds hard, but it's not hard. You just look around at, hey man, and everything isn't going perfect. I'll tell you that right now, but everything is God's plan. And I'm excited to see what's next. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Okay, you guys got some crazy ass names. Mike, what's up, brother? How you doing this morning, Mike? Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully hang out for a little bit. I usually do about an hour in the mornings talking about whatever. I'm super early this morning. There he is. Welcome back, Alex. How you doing, my friend? Good morning. Good morning. Do I have a job? Yes, sir. I do. You know what my job is? To upset you every morning by smiling and being positive, my friend. Welcome back. Have a wonderful day at work, my friend. I know you don't stick around for too long. What is it? What is my job? I'm a landscaper, my friend. I do that well. Yes. I do love that, man. Huh. At this point, you make me smile. I would love to know why you're so anguished. Why you're so hurting. I would. They do is get up and get things ready, not going live. I completely understand what you do. You have a different plan, my friend. I'm all right with that. We do things different. It's okay. Maybe your purpose isn't to help people. That's my purpose, though. And I get to go to work with my son and my father every day. And that makes me happy. Good morning. Good morning, DJ. How you doing this morning? I'm talking to disgruntled Alex. For some reason, he gets upset for the fact that I come on here and I try to motivate people to be happy and live life. Quick workout routine. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? Hello from Arizona. I'm from Arizona, my friend. How you doing? Are you the one that's from New River? I help my customers. I help my customers too, my friend, and my crews. Now strangers on the internet. Yeah, I get it. I understand what you're saying. And here's the thing: is you make your impact where you're gonna, and I hope, and I'm sure you're a good person. You're just frustrated with me for some reason, but man, it's okay, bro. I God, my thing is God. I wish I could explain it to you. I really could. Buckeye, bro. Okay. I have a lot of friends. I played that golf course out in Buckeye. It's called the what is it called? Man, can't think. It's off of Watson. It's way out there off of Watson and the 10. That's the golf course I play. I do Buckeye. I love Buckeye. My eyes are real. I know it's crazy. They're amazing though. Good morning, just me. How you doing this morning, my friend? Yeah, they're real. My whole life I've been asked my whole life. Sometimes people ask me what color they are because sometimes they're white as shit. Yeah, you know what? Hey, John, it's okay, brother. He's I think he's working through some stuff. He likes this just as much as I do. It's fine. You originally from Mesa. See, I'm a West Side brother. I'm from Peoria, and I live in Glendale now, so I'm West Side. Gilbert, you know what? My sister-in-law. You know what? She just moved close to us, but she lived in Gilbert. Man, I used to have to pack a bag to go visit her. It's like Gilbert's probably about 45 minutes to a 50-minute drive. If you catch it, you take the 101 all the way around. How you guys doing this morning? Anybody doing anything exciting? I'm trying to think. I don't get to watch news anymore because I'm always busy. Not complaining though. I think I like. Do you guys ever get this feeling? See, I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. I run my family business. I started my side business. I got this internet thing. I got family. I'm always working. So now sometimes I have that feeling when I sit on the couch to watch a TV. Like me and my wife were watching. What was the name of that show? It's a weird show. I forget what it's called. It's called The Burbs or something like that. Man, that show is crazy. Some kind of monster that's like eating old people. It's like this retirement community out in the middle. Anyways, I digress. I sat down and watched that, and I tell you what, the guilty that I felt inside of me for sitting on that couch watching TV was something I never have. You want to flex it? You know what? Here we go. I'll give you some abs. That's what you get. That's my flex. But you see, that's 55 pounds. I lost 55 pounds. Uh, if you see, go on my page. It's fucking, what is it? Now it's May 2024. You go on there and you'll see it. It's a pinned picture. And so I've been working out every day since November 11th of 2024. It's changed my life. Good morning, Jemiah. How you doing this morning? Thank you very much. It's a lot of work. My wife likes it. I think that's probably the whole reason. Because people ask me all the time because I'm in shape and stuff. They're like, "Oh, you can't be married, right? You're not in a relationship. You must be single." And I say, "No, I'm happily married." And my wife, she's starting to work out and get into it too. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You're in France? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, can I ask you about France? People, do they really hate Americans? May has a fam on 83rd and Bethany. Oh, is that right? 83rd Bethany. Dude, that's not far from me. Matter of fact, I don't know, he doesn't come on here much anymore. Panda lives right there, right by that. Quit being lazy too. Right? I was being lazy. I totally sat on the couch and watched the TV show. But it felt that way. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've been really putting myself into the gym thing really has motivated my life. And eating healthy, definitely. I had some funny stories I said. Yeah, working, dude. It's just about showing up over, and it's not about the perfect workout. It's not about like, oh, this is the plan. This is this plan. Obviously, a better plan is going to get you somewhere. It's just about consistency. It's about constantly going. It's not about that crazy exercise. If you tried that one, and if you do this and you pull it over, no. It's about doing a sit up. It's about doing a curl. It's about doing some squats. It's all about basics. I deserve a break. I know, brother, but dude, I'm sure you feel the same way, man. Sometimes when I'm sitting there, I literally go, I could be doing this, I could be doing this. Because when it comes to running a family business, I literally have something to do 24 hours a day if I wanted to. I always have something to do, and that's it. Consistency is key. How am I doing? Jemiah, I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I am 52 years old. So rest days. So today's a rest day. I go to the gym, and that's the thing is I go 591 days. It's not about that, bro. I get the understanding of like rest days. This day you got to do this. I rest my body, but you also understand I'm a landscaper. I work hard every single day, trimming bushes, doing all this stuff. I'm not a guy that sits in a truck, and I'm constantly doing that. So my workout today was I went down to the gym. Still got up at 2 o'clock, 1:50 in the morning, every single morning. Still got up at that time, went down, and I just did the sauna. They're like, well, what the fuck? Why would you get up and go to the sauna? I get why you go to the gym. I get why, but why would you get up on a rest day, a day that you're not going to work out? Why would you still get up at that time and you still go to the gym? Because that's the difference. The difference isn't the workout or everything. The difference is I get there every single day. I get there every single day. And I'm telling you in the back of my head, because there's a lot of times I let myself down with, life. Sometimes I don't get this done or I don't get this done. I sit on the couch for a minute and I have that feeling. But I just lost my train of thought. It doesn't happen very often as much anymore. I get into this quite a bit. Not a professional talker, by the way. I take creatine, 100%. Everybody, if I can recommend any supplement, even if you don't work out, whatever, it's for your brain. but it's for your recovery. It's for all kinds of energy. So creatine, I recommend 5 grams a day is plenty. It'll keep you saturated, and your body will love it. And you have to drink a little bit more water. But if you want to add up to 10 grams, don't go crazy with all these people doing 20 grams of creatine and all that stuff. 10 grams max. And then you drink a little bit more water, because the more creatine you take, the more you have. Good morning, Karma. How you doing this morning? But creatine is definitely the way to go. What do I do for biceps? Just I'm telling you, my workouts are basic ass shit. I don't have like the old guy hit it from this angle. This is my arm workout right here. Boom. I'm gonna run through it real fast. Seated preacher curls. And then I run over and I do some tricep push downs, which I do with the bar, and I'll do some heavy, super heavy tricep push downs. The next this I do hammer curls, and then I go over and then I'll do behind the neck tricep extensions, and then I go over and I do some reverse curls with a bar, and I do all of those in a row, meaning I don't rest in between. I start out on the thing. I go heavy with the preacher curls, and then I go right over to the tricep pushdowns. The weight kind of goes down as I progress through it, but by the time you're done, you work your muscle from every angle. I work the big head, the long head. I work the tricep here, and I work the back. Plus, I work my forearm, and I'm working this part of the muscle when I'm doing the thing. So I do all 5 of those exercises all in a row, and I do that 3 times in a row, and that's how I get my arms the way I do. I repeat them 3 times. I go through that same rotation 3 times, and I don't count. I don't count the numbers. At this point, I got mine pretty much worked out about how much weight I want to put in there. And if it gets too easy, I add about 5 pounds. As I progress. I don't try to get. I'm not an ego lifter. I do not try to kill myself. I have to go to work tomorrow. That's my whole thing is I don't work out. This isn't my job. I work out so I can do my job better and feel better. Feel like you don't have any energy today? Are you serious? Is that sarcasm? I was in a pretty good mood. Met one of my friends this morning in the gym. He even called me out. He's like, dude, you're shot out of a cannon this morning. I was like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I wake up and I'm just excited for the day. Just finished one of my side jobs that took me way longer than I wanted to. Landscaping business. Sorry, some people that don't know. Good morning, Big Daddy. How you doing this morning? I'm just under 6 feet, 5'11 and a half. I don't know what, I still have that ego, that mental thing where I can't just say 5'11 and a half. Comedy night. Hey, yeah. So I'm going down to sign up. I can't get on the fucking list. They have these guys that are always standing there and they get on the list. I'm going to have to pay. I'm going to have to go up there and get on the waiting list and try to get on. But I'm doing it, dude. This is not hey, I'm going to try this. I'm going to get down there and I'm going to do this. And since I want the 7 minutes because I know I could bring 3 paying customers easy. I think I'm going to try to get like a Big Daddy and all those guys. I'm going to try whenever I sign up and I get to go on the stage or I figure this out. I'm going to get you together. I'm going to try to get some people down there so I can get like maybe, because if you get 3 paying customers, you get 7 minutes instead of 3 minutes. But I want to bring in 3 paying customers because I want to meet some of the other comedians, all the people that are talking that have signed up. I want to meet some of them that don't have 3 people, and I want to bring 3 people for them so they could get 7 minutes. I haven't met them before, and I don't know anything about the whole protocol of everything. But if I'm going to get the extra 3 minutes, and even if they're better than me, maybe I'll just take the 3 minutes because I just want the experience, right? The experience of standing in front of people and try to make them laugh, even though comedy isn't my thing. But I think I could tell a couple good stories that'll get me through. Ooh. How many hours of sleep? I get 7 hours of sleep a night. Sometimes I'll get an hour nap in. If I get off work in a reasonable time, I'll get a quick nap in, 30 minutes to an hour. But 7 hours every night. That's what I do. I go to bed. That my discipline isn't waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. My discipline is going to bed at 7 o'clock at night. Bonjour, what's up, my friend? How you doing this morning? Flex the guy, you got one. Are you good? Used to stand and improve ice house here in California. I used to do. Oh, is that right, brother? Oh, that's awesome, man. Like I said, I have a couple funny stories, but right now, it's more I'm going to get up in front of people and just start laughing and telling stories. That's pretty much how I'm going to do it. I have a plan. I have a couple stories. They're probably going to be cat stories because I don't want to be a comedian. I don't want to be a person that says rude and shit and whatever. I want to motivate. I want to say nice things and keep people to love themselves. I'm in Arizona. I'm in Glendale, Arizona. I am in Glendale, Arizona. So the place that oh man, I don't have the. It's on my phone. Isn't it funny when I reach around and I look for stuff and I realize it's all on my phone? It's a place at the Westgate. It's where the Cardinals play football. They have a big stadium and they have this big area around it. So there's Westgate and they have this stand-up place there that everybody goes to. Matter of fact, a lot of my friends actually just go up there. And on Wednesdays, I get to sign up on the sheet. But fucking dude, I'm telling you, man, there's people. It's already. I think they already have an inside club because I've never done it before. But once I get in there, because I can still sign up on a wait list and there's a chance I can get on there. But if I'm bringing paying customers, I think that they're going to get me on that list. Cool. Yeah, man. It's nerve wracking, but you got to understand, man. I've talked in front of people, not like crowds of people, but I talked in HOA. Like, I have big meetings where they're in like the whole thing. They're asking me questions, and I tell jokes when that stuff is too. So I have a little bit of experience. I stand up at weddings and I do speeches and stuff. You have a daughter in Mesa. That's awesome, bro. Yeah. I play a golf course out in Mesa. I could tell you a funny story about golf. All right. Let me see what DJ said. Hey there. I'm on my way to school right now, so I have to go. All right, brother. Have a great day. Great day. I'll see you next time, my friend. HOAs? I know, man. Uh, I was say, man, I got so many fucking HOAs. What was I going to tell? I just was about to tell a story. Oh, I'm going to tell the Mesa story. This is what you're going to understand. You're going to say something random, and then I'm going to be like, hey, I got a story for that. So I used to play in golf tournaments all the time, right? And I was playing in the city tournament, and we were in the lead. It was a 2-day tournament, and me and my partner we teamed up and we're playing against all the rest of the dudes. It's a state tournament, right? But it's a serious tournament, and this is Mesa, and it takes me, if there's no traffic whatsoever, it takes me 50 minutes probably to get there. I live west side, like literally fucking so far away. And our tea time is the next morning. And this is back when I used to drink too. I used to have alcohol. I'd bring beers to the course, and I have my big old bag. And my bag's called the bucket because it has like an ice chest built into it, so it's nice and heavy. And I got my beers in there from the day before. I wake up and my alarm was going off, but it was on like silent, like it's barely going off, and I'm like, holy shit! I look at my phone and I have missed multiple calls, and my tea time is in 27 minutes. And this is a real tournament, so there's no chance I can't show. I get a penalized if I don't make it. 27 minutes. I tell you what, 50 minutes? 50 minutes if there's no traffic. I fucking jumped out of that bed, and luckily my clubs were already in it, dude. I disheveled, threw my clothes on, and I'm driving a million miles an hour. And this is unsafe. I probably shouldn't have told you that part, but I am driving so fast. And my partner, he is a no nonsense guy. He is not going to be okay with me being late or having strokes or whatever. And I'm driving. I'm like, I've never driven this fast before in my life. I'm freaking out. You guys know that feeling inside you, like that sickness of like, I can't believe I'm late, because I do not like being late. And we're just, dude, I'm literally just get there. I pull up to the golf course, right? He has already got me signed up. He's already got me paid, right? And I'm running, and I didn't realize the zipper on my bag was open, and all the beers from yesterday just fucking falling out. And I'm running to the first tee, and my bag is flying. Clubs are falling out, and I jump up on the first tee, and I'm like, I'm here. Everybody's laughing so hard. I got guys walking, because this is a big tournament. I got guys picking up beers, walking, bringing it over to me. And I had to put the ball on the ground, and I fucking nailed the 350-yard tee shot right down the middle. And I laughed so hard, man. And I made it. My partner looked at me. He's just like, I don't know, bro. So, yeah, that's Mesa for me. So if you're going to get stuff like that, that's so. Do you think that I can make people laugh in the tournament if I go and stand up a little bit? Please tap. There you go. Tap it. And bro, we end up winning the tournament too. We won that day. We ended up winning by 2 strokes. We were playing with the group that we were playing with, or that was even with us. Ooh, I made like 3 putts that were like benders, bro. I mean, I don't know. I just had one. You ever been on that feeling? You had that feeling. Thank you, Wildcat Steve, my friend. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's so you guys think I'll be okay if I tell a couple stories like that on the stage? I don't know. Because that might just be a you know me story and not my personal. I have a good cat story. We'll figure it out. I like to do things off the cuff of what is the breakfast day? My breakfast is the same thing as it was yesterday, kiddo. It's a 1 cup of egg whites, and I've been eating a lot of protein in the mornings because I've been kind of my days have been so hard, working hard and hot and all that stuff. So I've been really loading up on my protein in the morning, so I don't run out halfway through. Like I eat hard boiled eggs throughout the day. That's my snacks now because I'm on a carnivore. So my snacks are hard boiled eggs, beef sticks, all that kind of shit. What's up, Ryan? How you doing this morning, my friend? Thank you for showing up. Look at me. We're dropping all the way down to 33. What's up? I can't pay attention to that anymore. Now, what should I have, breakfast? Kid, I really believe that if you just kind of stuck with eggs, scrambled eggs in the morning, and if you're going to eat bread or anything like that, if you need that, eat a half a bagel. Eat a half a bagel instead of a thing. Ribeye steaks. You know what, bro? They're expensive shit. And I don't have, I don't know if you know, but we're in between a little bit of jobs with my wife. So ribeye steaks is off the list. I'm still eating on the meat that Panda gave me like 15, 20 pounds of meat. He gave me some pork. He gave me all this ground beef, all that stuff. So I've been eating off of that. He hooked me up. It was the best. Dude, but ribeye steaks are the best. I wish I could have them. Filet mignon. Yeah, let me ask you this. What do you guys prefer? Filet mignon or do you ribeye? Like a really good ribeye. This good ham roll, sliced up yams with egg whites, mozzarella cheese. That sounds delicious, my friend. I miss you. Can you send me the recipe to that shit, please, on a private message? I'm gonna make sure I follow you. Oop, how do I do that? Is that not how I follow? There we go. I followed you, my friend. I followed you. Can you please send me that filet mignon? I know, right? Right. See, he's Big Daddy's a ribeye guy because he likes that stuff. You know, I go to this place. It's called Arrowhead Grill. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, Derek. How you doing this morning, my friend? Filet. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but we go to the thing and they do. See, it's I forget how expensive it is. It's like $250, and they got the big old what's the hawk? I can't think of the name of the fucking cut of the steak. I'm doing great, my friend. How you doing this morning? I guess I already asked you and you already answered. High energy today. But anyways, we go there, me and my wife, and I can't really. Tomahawk, got you, tomahawk. So, and that's out of my price range. But I saw the other guy order it, so we went to this place, and this. I'm not a collar shirt guy, I'm I'm a landscaper. So that means exactly what you think it means. And we go to this place and it's very nice. And they sit us in the room with this all dark candle and everybody has a suit and tie. Me and my wife, I have a collar shirt. She made me wear a collar shirt. She had a nice dress on. And you do this like, first of all, I look at the menu and I'm like, we're only going to eat here one time, right? This is the one fucking time we eat here. And they have they cook the steaks, bro. I forget what it was called. It was the most amazing. Like it was like every bite. And then they had for the sides, it was $75 for this one side, but it was lobster, macaroni and cheese. Believe me, this was before I evolved my diet, by the way. But it was lobster, mac and cheese, and $75. I don't think was enough. They did not charge me enough for that thing. It was might have been the best thing, and it was a cool ambiance. I'm not like I said, I don't sit in restaurants where fucking everybody's suit and tied up and doing all that stuff because it's just not my thing. But I got to experience it once, and it was a fucking amazing food. Winco has good prices on ribeyes. Right, I know. Everybody keeps telling me. And they also tell me about Aldi. Like, has anybody ever shopped at Aldi? I hear that they have really good prices on their meat, too. There's one, like, I forget. I have to drive like 5 to 6 miles to it, but I'll find it. Hey, please, give me any recommendations for cheaper. I need it. This doesn't pay me very well. I think I make about $5 a week. I was up to $45. I was making about $45 a week, but now I'm down to $4 or $5. Ooh, He just contacted me. That's why I thought of this. I just sent you the recipe link 505. Oh, perfect. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. It is a sir, right? Funhouse dresser. You can't. I don't know if you're a guy or girl, but I'm sure you're a brother. You had already told me otherwise. Yeah, I look at the viewership, like all the guys that watch, and it literally women are a very very small percentage of the people that follow and watch. But they're happy and they're welcome, and they don't. The only ones, the women love me to talk about my wife. That's what Wayne. Good morning, my friend. Women do love to have me talk about my wife. It's very important to love your wife, guys. You already know this. I've had some stinkers. I've had some relationships. Turns out I was the stinker if I start to look back at relationships, because I used to be the hero in every one of my stories, and it was always their fault, even though it was me in every situation. Somehow in my head, I was telling myself in all those relationships, it was them. It had to be them. No, I know this is number 9. Oh, I know this is number 10, and you're the only one that's been in all 10 of these, but it's their fault. It's always their fault. Oh, I can't believe I lived my life like that. It's just the life. I guess we all say silly shit, right? We all make mistakes. But I do look back and I try to tell funny stories about my life because of relationships and people and stuff like that. But now when I'm telling them, it's not as funny because now I look at them, I'm a little cringy, a little like, I'm sorry. Did I say that? I wish I didn't say that. My bad. I was a kid too. That's awesome, kid. Day 30. Congratulations. Keep going. What's up, Steven? How you doing? Good morning, my friend. I literally wish I could, like, we could all be sitting in a room. I know this is silly, because I want to see your faces when we talk. Because I know we would have a great conversation. It's my favorite thing. What's up, Terry? How you doing this morning? How you doing? Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. I know we don't know each other, but I promise it's true. I literally, like, when I met Wildcat Steve, Steven, man, you know I want to meet you, yeah, for sure. Atlantic City, New Jersey. That's what I'm talking about. I've never been, never even thought to even go there, but you hear awesome stories about it. But is it as cool as it sounds? I just want to beat everybody up. Sir, you're right. That's exactly how I do. I'm not a churro. That's funny. Good morning. We got all those. Ooh, there's Alex too, but I'm sure you're not the same as the other Alex. I do. I know you are. Hey, you don't have to explain yourself to me, man. Wow. Hey, if you guys got to meet Wildcat Steve, he is the nicest, coolest dude, and he has prettier blue eyes than me. Yes, he has the lightest blue eyes I've ever seen. I can't see mine, but I see his, and he's a handsome fella. He's older than me. Does not look older than me. He's a great person. Hey, man, we have to have a conversation. It's been a while. I know I'm busy as shit. And today I made banana blueberry protein muffin. So you're a cook. So if you have all these good recipes, but see, I can't eat stuff like that right now. I can't eat any of that because I'm on the carnivore. Only for another week. I'm on the carnivore for one more week. It's really shredding me. It's annoying as shit though, because I love fruit. I love my grapes. I love my apples, bananas for sure. So when you make a blueberry protein muffin, where in there is a bad thing? Like, because I'm pretty clean eater. I try not to eat with like seed oils and all the nonsense and do all that. I try to keep all the processed shit out of everything. So if I wanted to make me a blueberry protein thing, how would I make that? You know what I mean? Like, how do I make that where I don't have the preservatives and the garbage and all that stuff? Just blueberries and what's the other stuff? Because I see people put shit together, like all kinds of weird to make the bread. It's a weird question, huh? Having a conversation on here is pretty hard. Oh, I got some news coming up about peptides. But like I said, if you don't have a source, you don't have a way to get it, and you need to know more about it, give me 2 weeks. I'm just throwing that out there for you right now. Give me 2 weeks, because I got to make sure I'm doing all my I'm calling up customers to make sure that they that the all the peptide, because they're going to give me peptides to use too, so I'm going to start getting it from them. But I'm calling up all past customers to make sure that everything's working, everything's good. The guy's like, dude, you don't fucking trust. I'm like, bro, I trust everybody, but I still double check just to make sure for my own peace of mind. So give me 2 weeks, and then we'll have a good source for you guys to get your peptides. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy the book that has every different peptide in it so we can talk about it, explain it. And then I'm going to give you a phone number. You're going to have to call the guy. And the good thing about this service is it's not going to be just you go, I think I want this. They're doctors. They're actual doctors. And you can call in and you can say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. And it's up to 117 peptides. And they're going to talk you through. They're going to tell you, okay, well, if you were looking for weight loss, you're looking for this. You're looking this type of weight loss. If you're looking for like your skin, or if you're looking for, so they say the biggest sellers right now, and you guys wouldn't even be, obviously it's the retatrutide, and yes, they have Retta. So if you can't find Retta and you can't get Retta, that this is going to be that. But like I said, I'm going to double check, make sure everything is legit before I fucking put my name on anything. Banana case protein powder on my Blackstone with sugar-free syrup, really good. Yeah, see, when you're doing the sugar-free stuff, I mean, I completely understand, and you have your own lines, but mine is this. I don't know. I'm still in the crazy phase. 2 bananas, oats, blueberry. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I think I might have to try. I have one issue in my training. I can't bulk, man. Any tips? It's protein, protein, protein. And if you're bulking, you can eat lots of carbs too, but only good carbs. The one thing I can tell you is don't dirty bulk. Don't ever do that, because once you're getting there, you're getting your cholesterol up, you're getting all that stuff while you're taking, if you're doing bulk that way. Protein. I take 225 grams of protein. If I wanted to gain muscle and I wanted to be bigger, I would eat even more protein. Carbohydrates is important for if you're really trying to swell up your muscles, but only the good ones. Sweet potatoes, rice, brown rice. I just hate food and I have a fast metabolism. So that's protein takes longer to metabolize, but your body is burning up to 30% of the calories while it's doing it, and your body's already metabolizing the shit out of it. But that's why we do it, bro. You got to find out how many calories in a day your body burns without doing shit. Go get a body scan. It'll tell you, like mine's 2,100 calories a day because of my muscle mass, my action, whatever. I burn 2,100 calories when I don't do shit. And then you figure I burn an additional 1,000, 1,200 calories doing my job, going to the gym, doing walking, my steps, all of those things. So now that's so 30, what did I figure? 3,300 if we're going to do some math. 3,300 calories a day. And so if I want to gain weight, I want to bulk, I will eat more than 3,300 calories a day. 199 works too. Perfect. It's weird. That's a weird number, 198. Is that that weight you want to be? I'm stammering this morning. We're going to have some oatmeal for breakfast. Oatmeal works too, but not the sugar and not the syrup. If you're going to eat oatmeal, get some honey. I know you don't have it with you, but start buying honey, natural honey that's around, and put that in as your sweetener. Isn't sugar free okay so long as it's not all the time? You know what? Everything's okay in moderation. That's it. But sugar free, if you start to look, I guess my rule is this. I go look at the side of the package, and when I run into a word that I do not understand, or it says gum, or there's an acetate, or blah, 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 citric, or blah, blah, blah. I run into that, I just don't eat it. And it's changed. I'm telling you, because I eat that strict of, sometimes I go to restaurants and I ask them, I'm like, hey, what do you cook with? Because if it's a lower end restaurant, I know they don't use good stuff. So I just ask if they could cook my eggs with butter, or they cook, use butter on the grill instead of the oils that they use. Yeah. Stay in your macros, moderation, everything is that. And the strictness is up to you. It really is. How much are you willing to give up to get to where you want to go? And some people just want to give up a little, and that's fine. You're going to get to your goals eventually. It's just going to take you a little longer. I feel better, meaning my brain, my body, my joints, everything like that, since I cut out all the fucking shit. Garbage. No garbage. It feels good. Bacon works. You can eat bacon. You can do that. Go ahead and eat bacon. Not too much. And if you can get turkey bacon, that's better than regular bacon. But I used to, for the first I was losing weight. I was getting in shape. I was doing all this stuff. Part of my protein in the morning was I would eat 6 eggs every single morning, and I would eat 8 pieces of bacon. And it was the microwavable and all that stuff. I started to look into it, and the saturated fat's a little high, the sodium's a little high, so I don't do it as much. But I'll throw bacon on there. It's protein. I'll eat. Else has to be all of it, so nobody else. I mean, that's a way too. You would make the sacrifice to eat all of it. I'm telling you, man. If you could find a way to stick to the diet, or at least like moderate, take your shit, that all that shit you eat, like chips, Doritos, soda, all that stuff. If you could just take that out, it would change your life. Cutting out soda would just change your life. Make the segment. Hey man, everybody's gonna live and be happy the way they want to be. Eat organic oatmeal, regular. And we're going to have oatmeal for breakfast. Okay, kid. What is the best way to lose weight is eat less calories than you take in. I wish I could tell you something else. Exercise, walk. After every meal that you eat, go for a 10-minute walk. That'll change your life. Just that alone will change your life. Just stop eating all that garbage. Zero cook, zero. I mean, but if then you guys start to look at all the sweeteners that they made up that the FDA doesn't have to approve and all that shit. I don't know, man. You decide what kind of chemicals you want to put in your body, but there is so much in every soda, every diet, every one of those. I know you're like, hey, I'm not giving that shit up. If you could just stop being like, oh, but I really taste good. If you could just read like the research of what the fuck it does to your organs, what it does to your liver, what it does to your kidneys. If you just read that instead of being motivated by like, I'm going to look pretty good insides, see what it does to that. And I'm on TRT. I'm on testosterone replacement therapy. He's asking me if I'm natural. I'm not. I mean, as far as my diet goes, yes, I'm on TRT, but a TRT dose, get my bloods done, do the whole thing. I recommend that you get your blood work done. When you turn 30 years old, get your blood. Some people don't need it. Wildcat Steve is ripped, yeah, yoked dude, same size as me. Matter of fact, we stand in a picture and we're right next to each other. We're about the same size. He does nothing. He doesn't do no TRT. He just does it regular. He takes a couple of peptides, but that not the peptides that you think. They're more for health. I get in a minimum 15,000 steps a day, but my job is a labor job because yeah, the sugar is terrible, man. If you really could figure out to get out of processed sugar, and I didn't say give up sugar. I just said give up processed sugar. Eat all the fruit and vegetables and all that stuff if you want. You're gonna get a tummy ache if you eat too much. But what I'm finding in my own personal experiences is when I'm eating healthy and I'm not putting all the garbage on there, and not putting all the, you know, this sauce and the French fries, and once I stop doing that, I don't overeat. I look at the amount of food, I weigh it. I think I need a pound for this amount of protein. I need this or whatever. I might throw a little sauce on there, just a little bit, but I already know how much I'm going to eat, and I eat that meal. I don't put too much on the plate. I don't put too little on the plate. I put the amount that I need to eat. And so that's my goal. I don't think, hey man, I'm going to overeat this. It means, okay, that's the protein I needed for this meal. And then I got to wait again. I'm going to need the protein for that meal. And that's how you got to do it. 5 days and 2 days off. And I put more, you know what, dude? Let me do more research on peptides before I start giving you. What's your opinion on collagen, biopeptide, protein powder? I did the research on the collagen protein powder, and all you're getting out of that protein powder. You cannot get collagen through any kind of eating, drinking, anything. Collagen has to be, it's in your skin. It has to be shot, and eventually your body will start to develop collagen. But collagen in any bottle is protein. It's just all you're taking. It says collagen on there. You're eating protein. You're welcome. Yeah, that's 100%. I went to a doctor and I asked the same thing because I bought the collagen. I was reading about, collagen, collagen, collagen. So I went to a doctor and I was like, hey, so when I drink the collagen, he's like, well, I mean, it's an excellent protein shake, but you're not getting no collagen out of that. Do it before. What did I miss? What'd you answer for? TJ. So he's Wildcat Steve. Hey, he'll answer anything on your peptides for sure. I want to do more research before I start telling you anything because I do not want to give you misinformation. And no matter what I tell you, fucking double check anything I say. I am just your buddy that knows a little bit about a little bit, knows a lot about a little bit. Ooh, so I had some stories lined up for this morning, but I think we have a different crowd. I took it for a few months, definitely, and do blood work. Yes. Oh yeah. I didn't mean to throw you on the bus. I know you don't like to talk about your personal shit. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. I try. I'm not trying to be funny. Sometimes it's just goofy. I think it's goofy. You guys think I'm funny. I have fun in life. I hope everybody has fun in life. I hope you guys walk around every day and you wave and you talk to strangers. My wife thinks it's hilarious that everywhere I go, I have a new story or a new friend or somebody that asks me about peptides. It's crazy. What did I say? Tzatziki sauce with tuna is a cheat day for me on protein bread. I mean, geez, I'm the same way, kind of. In the if it's not a cheat meal. I don't do a cheat meal, but I'll leave a half a bun on a burger that I eat, or I'll do something silly where I'll put a little bit extra sauce on something or whatever. But that's my cheat. My cheat isn't a meal. My cheat, and even if it's a cheat thing, like a cookie. Like it's a one thing after I ate a good meal or something. It's when you need if your whole drive is to get to the Sunday, to get to that cheat meal, and that's the only I can't. You're not going to succeed. You have to find a way in your head to make it be like, yes, I'm going to go do that. And usually I have to eat cheat meals. It's not even for me. It's because my wife likes to go to do dinner or pizza, and she says she feels so much more comfortable if I just eat normal food with her. So I'll do that occasionally. Like usually it's pizza though. At the time of my life, and they're in the world. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, my friend. Even on a cheat day of good food, I'm still in my macros. Right. Well, so there you go. And that's the reason why you're probably fit as shit. The diet is the hardest part. But if you can stick to this, if I can tell you, like, hey, 6 months from now, I use this analogy all the time. If you could fast forward 6 months, right? If you can fast forward 6 months and if you can fast forward, you don't have to live the day, you don't have to feel the pain, you don't have to go through the diet, you don't have to go to work out, but your body still feels it. And now 6 months you got results because you ate a perfect diet. How many cheat meals would you eat in there? Right? Like if you know that you won't have to feel any of the pain or whatever, how many cheat meals would you eat in there? That's all I'm saying. If you want to get to your target faster, it's what you're willing to give up. Who are you willing to change into? Not fit like you, but I'm getting there. I'm on my week 7 of THC. Oh, bro, because you've already known your whole life you've been working out. It's consistency. 591 days it took and every day is still a struggle. Everybody's trying to share with me. Just eat delicious food while on. Yes, I make my my food delicious. Well, I look up recipes all the time, and it's exciting. I ask my wife, I'm like, hey, let's try this. This looks pretty fucking spicy or whatever, and we'll let it sit all day in the slow cooker, and we'll do all the. It's fun, but you can't have like the Dorito. You can't dip the thing, everything. You have to stop having the bread as your satisfaction and the pastas as your satisfaction, and all that is protein and feeling good. It is good. You know what? I know. I'm not trying to say, hey, everybody do. My wife argues with me all the time. And it's not argue. She has a conversation where she's like, people aren't like you. They can't do what you do. And I was like, I don't believe that to be true. I believe that everybody has a breaking point. Everybody has that part where they're gonna, and you. I guess everybody just has to get there. You have to get to the part where you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? Why was I being that person? Why do I think that was my happiness? And now that I've been sticking to this and I've been committing to this and being healthy, I feel different and I feel better about myself. But I can't show that to you. I can't tell you, hey, guess what? If you show up for 591 days to the gym, you feel better. You'll start um, showing up to work earlier and care about people and doing all those things. So you can fit your week. Yeah, dude. Whenever I have a date planned with my girlfriend, I basically fast the day before. That's not the way to do that, but fasting is amazing. 24-hour fasting at least once a week is amazing. I used to do that all the time. If you can do once a month or once every couple of months, do a 72-hour fast, you don't even understand the benefits from that. Yeah, fasting. You know what the number one prescribed thing from I asked two cancer doctors. All right. But they answered with, I said, what is the first thing you would do if you found out you had cancer? Both of them, without a doubt, without even saying a thing, they said, I would fast. I would go on a medical fast and I would let my body try to eat that cancer before I have to go on all the chemo and shit. And I can tell you, that's what they said to me. I'm pretty far from Fountain Hills, but I have to go play golf up there sometimes too. That's where all the you guys gotta understand. I live on the west side. It's a little different, but that side of town's got a little bit more money. I had leftover cake with my coffee, and I feel like crap. Right? Every time I try to eat some garbage, you hear the kitty kitty? I know. Where is she at? There she is, right here. She's bothering him. She's actually just laying out on the ground. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. I love that cat. It's supposed to be 90. I don't even know what my temperature. It is currently. Hold up. It is currently 85 degrees in Arizona. Thank you, thank you. Come here, baby. Come here. You're gonna try to run. What you doing? What you doing? She won't let me catch her. I tried. She won't let me. She knows the rules now. With this 10-hour, hold on, truck driver shift. Oh man, you know what? Hey, big Eric, you drive gas trucks, right? Dude, there's a lot of truck drivers that listen to this. See, look at that. I just pet my cat. My wife would be so mad if I just threw this up in the air. Oh, all right, kitty. That was crazy. Yeah, don't have a big fluffy cat in Arizona when it's 110 degrees. They don't like it. 90 to 95. I see you guys, high humidity is different than mine, but we do have humidity right now. It's that, I'm telling you, like in the desert when we have the rain where it's just like drops and they go bang and they hit the ground like they're random, but it's like a dry desert heat and you get like a raindrop and it's 99 and 105 degrees. And so that's what it is right now. You guys know that humidity all the time. We don't get humidity. We get dry heat. And that humidity has been fucking draining me like crazy. It's been 110 heat index here. Bro, that's so crazy. Yeah, it's good for you. Okay, I'll try that. And it's 4 morning because it's 7:30 here. Yeah. We have had a lot of rain and flooding. I don't want flooding, but we need rain in Arizona because dude, on my grass, I have to put so much water on my grass right now, and the people hate the water bills. That's my biggest thing is all the fucking budgeting and all that. You guys think that okay, that guy mows yards. My job is to budget water to make sure that I have, grass grows under certain areas with the least amount of water that I'm allowed to have. It's one of the most frustrating things ever. Why is my grass not green? I was like, it's that wet stuff. I need some of that wet stuff on it in order for it to work. Yeah, you guys got all the rain. You hear my cat. She's upstairs trying to get my wife to wake up. All right, guys. Yeah, I got to cut out early because I got to get my breakfast ready, and I've been going to work early too. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. I appreciate you. I'll think of some more stories tomorrow. I think I'll tell some more stories, but thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Please come back. Please follow. I'll see you tomorrow.